How do you choose your comp set? What metrics should you compare? And how do you interpret the results? Hi, everyone. My name is Paula. I'm a PR and partner marketing specialist at Cloudbeds. And I'm here today with Mercedes Blanco, Chief Partnerships Officer at the Hotels Network, to talk about direct channel benchmarking. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Mercedes.
Thank you, Paula. It's not only a pleasure to be here with you today, but it's also a pleasure for the Hotels Network to join forces with Cloudbeds.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And Mercedes, for those who aren't familiar with what the Hotels Network does, can you sum it up for us, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So long story short, we are the hospitality partner to help grow the direct channel, which means that we'll help increase bookings, not only on the number of bookings, but also we maximize ADR, we maximize length of stay. Our goal and our bread and butter is to help hoteliers sell more directly. That's it.
Well, I don't think anything else that hotelier could ask for, right? So yeah, it's a it's a very good mission that you have, the Hotels Network have. Okay, you already mentioned direct channel. So let's start from the beginning. What is direct channel benchmarking?
Okay, so first of all, let's define direct channel. Direct channel, it is the platform or how the hotels can communicate directly with their customers. And for that, we are referring to websites, social media, apps, anything that they own to communicate with them. And therefore, by definition, bench marketing, it is allowing us to compare metrics based on the direct channels to see how the hotel is performing when selling directly. So basically what bench marketing for the direct channel does, it is help the hotel understand if they are doing good, not good enough, or really badly when compared to their competitors.
Nice. But how can hoteliers effectively benchmark their hotel's direct channels?
Well, first of all, I will start by saying that they should never only analyze their bookings, because that is only a tiny portion of the conversation. And unfortunately, the majority of the platforms out there, that's what they do. That's why they focus on the business that they already got. But what about all of those consumers that are not booking with you? They are doing something on your website, and perhaps by doing benchmarking, you will realize what is it that you are not doing for those consumers so they book more. So that is the first thing that they need to start thinking about. Okay, what is it? The whole piece of the information. This is like comparing a photo with a video. A photo tells us part of the story, but the video is always going to be much better. It's going to provide us with more information.
I love that. Yeah, I do personally think that many hoteliers make that mistake of just seeing what you call even a part of it, a small part of it, and not seeing the big picture. I guess technology can help hoteliers to, to benchmark. So how can technology enhance direct channel managed benchmark?
Well, technology these days allow us to track a lot of data, and having a tool to basically add all of that data and tell us the information and analyze that data so we get to see the opportunities that lie ahead of us, it is key. What we did at THN, the Hotels Network, obviously during COVID in 2020, no one was booking. So we decided to build our own benchmarking platform called BenchDirect. And that was giving the hotelier lots of pieces of information for them to predict and to use that information for the direct channel. So basically, today, we are speaking about AI, machine learning. That is what we do. We leverage machine learning, we leverage algorithms, we leverage the information that is out there. We basically add all of that information together in our platform, and the magic happens, because that is when they get to see the comparison, the real picture, and what is it that they can do to do better.
Nice. And Mercedes, as you were talking, explaining, I do remember my time as a hotelier a long time ago. And first of all, I remember we used to call all the hotels nearby to compare like how much their occupancy and also the rates, and that is like a work by like nowadays it doesn't even make sense, you know, that you have to have, I guess, you know, some technology to help. And I remember like every morning was this, I don't know how many, I don't remember how long it take, but it was every morning. It was not even accurate because like we would call them, and then, you know, in the beginning of the day, and then it would change during that day for some reason. And it's and then that goes my follow-up question for you. What I want to say is that since the beginning, or at least a long time, I think hoteliers had the idea of comparing their results, but I still see a lot of them comparing their results with themselves. Like you ask them how you perform, it's it's, you know, whatever percent from my. Do you see the industry as a whole, since you know, work in this field and you probably talk to many hoteliers, are they more aware of the importance of comparing your result with others and actually having a, you know, if it's good or bad? Since you mentioned that in the beginning, and it made me think.
You just mentioned something vital, because first of all, you cannot know what you are doing if you don't analyze the market and your competition. But another thing that you mentioned is that you said that you were calling the competitors across the street. That is another thing that is very important in our field, because we hoteliers tend to consider that our competition is the one that we consider to be our competition. And we never put the user at the center of the equation. And I'm saying this because, for instance, I'm based in Miami. If I'm a hotel in Miami, I would assume that my competition is in Miami. But from the user perspective, perhaps a direct competitor of mine is also a hotel in Cancun. Okay? So this is not only about comparing you with who you consider to be your direct competition. It's also about adding one more concept. At THN, we've called it lookalike of hotels, because we get to see properties that not only have the same criteria, meaning the same size, category, product, location, and such, also what type of traffic they are receiving. And with that, you can compare your property versus the ones that you choose, versus your brand, if any, because obviously let's not forget that one thing is being an independently owned hotel, another one is to belong to a group. Then the destination, meaning the geographical area of influence, and last but not least, and in my opinion the most important, lookalike properties, those that my users can potentially go to. Okay, so absolutely by comparison, you get to see how you are performing.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, the whole definition of comp set should be broader than just, you know, hotels that are next to you. I love that. We're heading to the end of this video, this short video. So I have one final question for you, Mercedes. So how can hoteliers turn benchmarking into action? What can they do, or how they can do it?
Well, the problem that we have, it is lack of time and lack of resources. We have tons of data and we are not looking at it. I think that working with companies like Cloudbeds or the Hotels Network that are here to help, we are technology partners. First of all, we are experts in data, in technology. We digest, we analyze, we put the final information in front of them. So choosing the right partner, a trusted partner that could walk with them along the way, it's key. In our case, in our dashboard, obviously, everything that we do to help them increase their direct bookings. So they can add all of that information into personalization campaigns, predictive personalization. They can do anything that they want to do, not only within their website. They can do push marketing, they can do email campaigns, they can launch a social campaign, but they have the information in front of them. Because, for instance, they can see if they are not only selling below, they can see if they have more disparities than their competition. This is not only about understanding how much am I selling at, it is also about what are my advantages and disadvantages, and how can I turn those around. So yeah, working with the right partner, analyzing the data, see the data, and then utilize the data, because if we don't use it, why would we do the trouble?
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome, Mercedes. That's it for today. So Mercedes, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and sharing valuable insights with Atelier. So thank you, Mercedes.
Always a pleasure to join forces with Cloudbeds, Paula. Thank you so much.
Thanks to everyone who watched the video. And if you want to learn more about the Hotels Network, you can find them on the Cloudbeds Marketplace. Again, thanks everybody.